But tonight we're gonna celebrate Zakari Love. Before we welcome him out, I just wanted to let you know there is a cash bar, there's food, there's desserts, and there's also a donation box vase here. Okay, so let's welcome the Zakari, the Love. A big round of applause.
Mike says, hello, good evening everyone, thank you for coming. How are you guys feeling tonight? Awesome, awesome. All right, I just want to thank every single one of you, first of all, for coming. This night has been on my mind heavy for a while, and I wanted it to celebrate the album that I just released, Renaissance, the right way, with the people that I love in one room. So all of you guys have touched my heart in some way, special shape or form in my 22 years of life. So I just want to thank you all for coming, and let's party, let's have a great night, all right? Yes! All right. So my first song I'm gonna sing for you tonight is actually my lead single from the album titled Young, and I'll be singing that first song for you, all right? Also, if you know the words, sing along with me, please. Just like the systemic problems that's deep in it. Our strives in our community. It's one love, that love is unity. It's one love, that love is unity. Breaking barriers is how we roll. You can gentrify, but you can touch my soul. I'm unstoppable. Cause I right my wrongs like I write these songs. I'm powerful, yes I'm unstoppable. It doesn't mean to be young when you're on the run, but I want you to know you're young and bold. This life is worth more than gold. Just understand that your power is unstoppable. Thank you guys.
That was awesome. Zakari, I would like to ask you a few questions in between our performances and our speeches. So our first question, to get to know you better for all of your lovely friends, family, and fans. Okay, so who and what inspired you to start making music?
Good question. My Nana actually inspired me to start music. So you guys, if you haven't heard the album, My Nana is featured in the interlude of the album. My Nana's Audrey Hollis, and from a young age, from when I can remember, she's just always been a bubbly soul, singing, dancing, you know, praising the Lord. And she's always been that big inspiration for me to keep going and to keep striving. And I'm sure you guys have heard that in the album. That song is actually very touching to me as well. So yeah, I owe it to her, Audrey Hollis.
And I'm sure she's with us today.
Yeah, she's with us in spirit, hopefully. She's in Philadelphia right now. She couldn't make it, sadly. But yes, she's with us in spirit.
One more question. What inspired the title Renaissance and the album in general?
Yeah, so that's a good question. So Renaissance was a rebirth period in the arts and liberal creativity, and I felt like especially this year alone has showed me who I am, not only as an individual but as an artist, and it was almost as a rebirth period for me and my creativity. So that's what rebirth Renaissance, because of my rebirth as an artist.
Good. Thank you. Thank you for that, Dakari Love. Now I would like to welcome Miss Jennifer Phillips to the stage for a speech.
You didn't say why. You didn't say who I was. Good evening, everybody. I am the chair of Bermuda Arts Council, and Nkosi asked me to say a few words this evening because the Arts Council actually supported this project through funding, through a grant. So, can I just say, first of all, everybody looks fabulous. But more importantly, artists like Nkosi Hollis and projects like this debut album of his are exactly why the Bermuda Arts Council exists. We fall under the Department of Community and Cultural Affairs, and one of our mandates is to increase the knowledge and understanding of the arts in Bermuda, but also to increase the accessibility of the arts in Bermuda. We do this in several different ways. Sometimes we just give advice. We award annual scholarships to students of the arts, but most importantly for Nkosi, we also award grants for projects, both to individuals and organizations. We do this across all genres, by the way, so it could be dance, it could be theater and filmmaking, it could be photography, I see Jade back there, and the visual arts, but most importantly to most people in this room, also music. Nkosi he's demonstrated his talent, he's demonstrated his passion, he's demonstrated his dedication to his art form, and we're thrilled to have been able to support this project. I could go on a little bit more. I know it's not a speechy night, but it's just a couple more things I want to say. Nkosi's been on our radar for quite some time now. I don't know if any of you are familiar with the Premier's concert, but that is something that was the brainchild of Ruth Thomas about 30 years ago now, and the purpose of that, I'm involved with that as well under the Department of Community and Cultural Affairs, was to highlight excellence among young people of the arts, studying the arts. And over the years, the age limit has changed, but the point is still the same, and that's to celebrate excellence. And Nkosi was actually selected to be in this year's Premier's concert, which was scheduled to take place in March, and then we got right to the tech rehearsals phase. Literally 2 days before the concert, we had to cancel it because of COVID-19. But I just thought it was important to say that he had been selected. I'm sure that the department will select him again whenever the theaters open back up, but for the moment I just thought it was important to say that he was on our radar there. Now last December, Nkosi was probably the last applicant to be reviewed by the Bermuda Arts Council because we disband every year on December 31st, And his application, I think his grant was awarded on December the 30th. So I think it was meant to be. Everything shut down after that, but obviously creativity never stops. And so we're so thrilled that this album could actually continue and evolve and see through to its completion. So I'm going to stop there because it doesn't feel like it should be a speechy night, but congratulations. It's so wonderful to be here. And again, we're just thrilled that we could be part of it. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's give another round of applause for Ms. Jennifer Phillips and the Arts Council. We're very grateful for the funding and all that they provide. Thank you. Nkosi, if you could come back to the stage. I have a couple more questions before we get to our next performance. What is the process, the creative process that you endure when creating music?
So honestly, all of my music is written in my bedroom. So I sit in my bedroom for hours and hours and just write, and I vibe, and I find different inspirations through many different things, like different artists and things in life, period. But yeah, this whole album took me about 6 months, roughly, to do. Between doing writing and going to the studio with Craig Simmons. Shout out to Craig. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to make it tonight, but that's Craig at Mass Effect's recording studio, and I record with him for hours and hours until we got the right sound. But yeah, so that's the creative process.
Okay. Is there anything that you think that you can do better as an artist, and if so, how can you achieve that?
There's always something to improve as an artist and as a creative about yourself, whether it be the way you perform, the way you sing, the way you look as your image. You know, there's always something that needs improvement and evolvement. I feel like all of the evolving is what's important. So yeah, I feel like that's always important in the industry today.
Thank you. Now I would like to welcome Mr. Tyler Ray on the stage, and we are going to have a performance. Somebody.
Come on, Tyler. All right, so I guess as you see, as Tyler's coming up, we're going to be singing Somebody. That is the third track on the album. So when we're ready. Oh, we knew this. We were ready.
That's all we do. Yeah.
Said you like the vibe, fell deep into these eyes. Yeah, I really wanna see you shine. Said you wanna play, fell deep into those games. I'm drowning in your ocean. Like living in the Renaissance. Our bodies like a work of art. Exploring every corner of your soul. Just tell me which way that you wanna go. Cause I just wanna be somebody. To somebody. Don't you wanna be somebody? To somebody. Exploring every part of me is what you like that I can see. Yeah. I just wanna be somebody. To somebody.
All of these make fake know. If it stop, if it go, I really wanna know. But these days, all I get is jump on it, let's do it. Or can I get some money and play these games no more?
somebody. Tell me that you're somebody. Hey.
Takari, if you could come back on stage. Tonight is your night, darling.
I'm back.
I have a question. Which song is your favorite from the album, if you have one?
Ooh, that's a tough question. I would say that's tough. I would say the interlude, actually. If it's my top favorite, it would be the interlude, which is the one with my nana. But other than that, it would be Moonlight. Moonlight's also my favorite.
Sing it!
You want to sing? You want me to sing Moonlight?
Yes! Yes!
We'll save that one for last.
We'll save that one for last.
What is your favorite part of being a musician?
My favorite part of being a musician is the freedom of creativity, especially being a unsigned musician. That leaves me all creative freedom to do what I please with my music and my artistry and my image. So that's my favorite part, is to create an image for yourself as an artist.
That's beautiful. Are we ready for our next performance?
Are we ready for our next performance?
So this performance is going to be with Makeem.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. My name is Makeem Ori.
Make some noise! Hands up! That's just simple. Let's enjoy life tonight. How you guys feeling?
Gotta clap for it.
Life is nothing but a journey. You just gotta enjoy the ride.
Enjoy the ride.
It can get so absurd. Make you wanna lose your mind. Hey, but you gotta have faith now. But you gotta have faith now. Keep on coming to the top of the clouds, 'cause that's what life's about. Just take your time, it's alright. One step at a time, it will be so simple. Hey, if you just relax and ride the wave, be so, baby.
Yeah.
Just take your time and ride the wave.
You could have a rose gold chain and a rose quartz pendant. Drip heavy like molasses, and still ruin the bars with your monotone vision. Rose-colored glasses, pretty sights, but them thorns ain't plastic. Most beautiful things got ugly attachments. Take both pills, red and blue for the balance. Some people burn out, but we rose from the ashes. Life is a playground of what you imagine. Picture me rolling, drop top with Bassett. Tell me brothers out the subwoofer for blasting. Pedal the metal we imagine. Simple things in life we take for granted. Flatly clean water, we got enough for candy shots. Backgrounds with a pastel palette. Cotton candy skies, looking lavish. I can never be bitter. Life's sweet even with the sugar taxes. I ain't worried about nobody else's. And I ain't worried about the idea of the platter, no. I can never be bitter. Too busy watering my green pastures. Even when it all crumbles down like nature, man, they still got time to put my glass up.
Be so simple. Hey, if you just relax and ride the wave, be so simple, baby. Just take your time and ride the wave of life. Ride the wave. the wave of life.
You better.
Thank you, my king. Woo! Takari.
I'm gonna do this all night. Okay.
Another question. If you had one message to give your supporters, what would that message be?
One message for my supporters. To never stop and to never give up, you know? Like my friend Makeem said, paddle the metal way mash and keep your foot on the pedal, you know, and never let life's journey discourage you and to take you away from the path that you're destined to be on. All right?
Yes. If you could change one thing of the Bermuda music scene, what would that be?
Oh.
You could give us tea.
Are we spilling tea today or what? I mean, one thing I would change about the music industry in Bermuda is the crab in a bucket mentality. You know, everyone trying to be better than each other rather than lifting each other up. Because we're really small as an island as we are. Especially as an industry, it's a very small industry. So that crab in a bucket mentality, that's got to stop. You know, collaborating is key, and I encourage everyone to collaborate as much as they can, wisely, with everybody. But you know, yeah. So that's what I think is one thing that should change in the industry today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right now, I would like to welcome our guest speaker, our surprise guest speaker. Okay, then I would like.
Guess that you just know one. Another soul is broken. It's always kind of funny how you find out how they coping. So he asked me how I'm coping, and I asked him if he noticed. I said, listen, boy, I'm focused. I said, me, I drink pine and ginger. And mom is so I'm panicking, I'm gonna play it at me. I drink pine and ginger. And mom is so I'm panicking, I'm gonna play it at me. I'm the rum and all the sorrow. And mom, you drink away my sorrow. Guess I'm not care about tomorrow. I guess I'm not care about tomorrow. Me, I drink pine and ginger. And mom is so I'm panicking, I'm gonna play it at me. I drink pine and ginger. And mom is so I'm panicking, I'm gonna play it at me. I'm the rum and all the sorrow. Guess I'm not drink away my sorrow. I guess I'm not care about tomorrow. I guess I'm not care about tomorrow.
She have the pine with the ginger. Spliff like time, girl, I get ninja. Miss right wine, never you linger. Move quick like Jackie Chan ninja. When me in ya, me tell her if you wine funny, wine funny, wine funny thing. Climb for the, climb for the, climb for the king. But I know me, I sing me, I pray she know me from my dream. She a say,
Pine and ginger. And mom is so I'm panicking, I'm gonna play it at me. I drink pine and ginger. And mom is so I'm panicking, I'm gonna play it at me. I'm the rum and all the sorrow. Guess I'm not drink away my sorrow. I guess I'm not care about tomorrow. I guess I'm not care about tomorrow. And off the bed and I don't leave. And off the bed and I don't leave. And off the bed and I don't leave. The fire to the spirit, smoke away from me. And off the bed and I don't leave. And off the bed and I don't leave. And off the bed and I don't leave. The fire to the spirit, smoke away from me. Me, I drink pine and ginger. And mom is so I'm panicking, I'm gonna play it at me. I drink pine and ginger. And mom is so I'm panicking, I'm gonna play it at me. And off the rum and all the sorrow. Guess I'm not drink away my sorrow. I guess I'm not care about tomorrow. I guess I'm not care about tomorrow.
she a say pine and ginger. Me tell her if you wine funny thing, she no play that. She a say pine and ginger. If you wine funny thing, she no play that. She got the rum and the sorrow. She tell me I drink away my sorrow. She said me not care about tomorrow. I guess me not care about out tomorrow.
Yes, really can't go tomorrow.
Alrighty, everybody. I just wanted to let you know you're welcome to come up at any time to give a humble donation here with our vase here. As Sakari is a young artist that needs all the support that we could give. You guys have no idea what a like, a comment, a follow can do. Your support means everything as we want to see Dakari love rise, as this is a major talent that deserves it. Okay, so I would like to ask another question.
Okay.
What is next for you?
What is next? So within the next 5 years, I plan to globalize myself as an artist and to thank you. I plan to globalize myself as an artist, whether that's with collaborations, just to expand. You know, I plan to move to London eventually for school. So once I get out there, I just plan to network and just get my name out there. You know. I eventually see myself touring, probably not the world, but that's eventually where I see myself, probably 10 years, 5 years from now. So that's what's next.
Touring around the world, speak it into existence.
Yeah, tours,
Speak it into
let's speak it, let's
existence.
manifest that.
A shake. Pour libation for that one. Now, everybody, did you want to hear Moonlight? Did I hear you guys say you wanted to hear Moonlight? Woo! Alrighty, Moonlight it is.
Two souls in one dimension, and familiar faces all. We can talk for hours and days, but that's okay, 'cause I love the way you say my name. It sings sweet melodies just like the moonlight, the moonlight. Listens on your skin. Ooh, I love the time we spend. Baby, won't you stay the night? I feel your energy when you lay close to me. Suddenly, my worries washed away. Baptize me in your warm embrace. That's where I'd rather stay. I love the way you say my name, and it sings sweet melodies just like the moonlight, the two souls in one dimension, underneath the
Come on.
moonlight, the moonlight. Listens on your skin. Ooh, I love the time we spend. Baby, won't you stay the night? Yeah.
For this portion, we would like to do a question and answer from anyone here tonight. So if anyone has any questions, you're free to ask. Yeah. Yes,
We
gentlemen.
have a question right over there. Yes.
What artists would you work with, either here in Bermuda or globally, if you had the chance to?
Globally, I would love to work with Sam Smith. I'll put it out there. It's crazy enough, I actually saw him in London. That's my proof. But I actually saw him in London, and it's crazy enough that his leading song on his album is titled Young as well. And I'm a strong believer in like synchronization and just manifesting. So I know one day it's gonna happen, and I'm just saying it to myself. Even though it sounds delusional, I do plan to, collaborate with Sam Smith one day. Any other questions? One right here. Actually, I am in contact with a guy right now. We're doing a little R&B reggae something. So that's one thing about me as an artist. I'm very diverse. So I like to change it up a bit. Like you guys heard me rapping on Young. I've never rapped in my life. So anything is possible. Anything's possible.
Any other questions? Yes?
Ooh, good question. More music, I just plan to keep it pushing. Like, that's one thing about an artist, you have to keep going regardless. And just new music for you guys to enjoy and get to learn more about me as an artist and as an individual. Because that's the main part, is for the listener to connect with you. So that's what I plan to do.
Any other questions?
Where else do you get inspiration? You said you get like from traveling, but you also get inspiration from Bermuda or your relationships?
I get a lot of inspiration from my day-to-day life. Whether it's people I meet, things that I encounter, relationships that I encounter. Bermuda, yes, Bermuda does encourage me, more so in my imagery and in my videos and my music videos. But most of my inspiration comes from day-to-day life, troubles and everything that a young adult deals with in today's day and age.
Any other questions?
Yeah, I felt their next music video and kind of in it.
Sure.
Okay.
What was the other one?
When are you dropping your
Oh, man. That's a secret, ancient Chinese secret. I'm working on videos soon, so that'll be rolling out very soon. Just in pre-production stage right now. But yeah, I will be dropping music videos. Definitely, everyone wants a music video for Simple, Makeem. So you're gonna have to do a video for Simple, but definitely I'll be releasing a lot of different acoustic covers on my Instagram and YouTube. So I'll be doing different live videos that you guys can watch of me singing from songs from the album.
Any other questions?
Any other questions?
Is this a butterfly?
It is a butterfly.
Tell me about it.
So this is part of my transformation process, So as I rebirth as an artist, the stages of a butterfly have always inspired me because of how they transform and become so beautiful as an individual. So that's where this tattoo came from. It's actually a matching tattoo, Jasmine and Zelly. This tattoo is actually, this one in the middle of the butterfly was drawn by Zoe, my friend over there, the artist. So it's very sentimental to me as well, but it also has a special meaning for myself as well.
I thought you got it from your mom, because I have.
Well, she has a butterfly too, so we're twinsies. Any more? Chaos?
What's the story behind Moonlight?
It's a romantic song, of course. It's about, the relationship between not even just in a romantic relationship, but also a relationship between two individuals in this day and age. It was mostly romantic though. It's the most romantic track on the album. And that song came from a place of just two individuals finding each other and just loving each other for who they are underneath the moonlight.
Any other questions?
Well,
What was your favorite part about shooting Young?
my favorite part was the drone shots. That was actually fun. I should say that now. We were meant to have a drone shoot, video or clip in the Young video. Unfortunately, that wasn't able to happen. But seeing the drone and the way that it worked was really cool, and to see how it just, I thought it was going to attack me at first. It was just kind of so close. But that was one of my favorite parts. Also, going around the whole island and just videotaping everyone with you. I mean, I was with you the whole day, and just seeing everyone in their own individual, in their own individual space, and seeing them was beautiful. So yeah, that was another part.
Any other questions?
All right.
All right.
That leaves us to. Well, I'm working on that.
Guys,
Thank you.
I want to thank everyone for being here. I want to thank Chrissy's parents. I want to thank Miss Jennifer Phillips from the Arts Council. And we just thank you all for showing your support and your love.
And my last closing remarks will be to, first of all, I love all of you, so thank you all for coming. You all look so beautiful. Every single one of you looks so amazing. Thank you for coming and supporting me and believing in me and trusting in me with my vision. And yeah, thank you so much. Have a good night, guys.